Hi, I'm Dora from Grace Certified Accountants. Today, we are going to look at a major change coming into effect from April 2026, making tax digital for income tax. If you're self-employed or a landlord, this will affect you. So let's break it down in a simple way. Let's look at what making tax digital for income tax is. Making tax digital for income tax is a government initiative that is aimed at moving tax reporting fully online. So instead of filling out an annual self-assessment tax return, you will be required to keep digital records of all income and expenses, submit quarterly returns to HMRC, and finally, make a final declaration to confirm your tax bill. So, who must comply? This is going to be phased in two phases. So in April 2026, if your income is from self-employment and property is 50,000 or more, you must comply. And then from April 2027, if your income from self-employment and property is 30,000 or more, then you must comply. Bear in mind, the income being talked about here is not income from employment or income from other sources. It's strictly income from self-employment and income from property. So if you own just a property and you're in full-time employment, then the income that will count is just your income from property. And also, if you're just self-employed and you don't have any property that you rent out, then your income from self-employment will count. So if it's from April 2026, it will be income from, if you earn 50,000 or more, then you must comply. And then from April 2027, it will be if you earn income of 30,000 or more, you must comply. Also, the income that will be taken into consideration, or the income that will be used to decide whether you must comply or not, is the income that will be for this current tax year, from 2024 to 2025. So whatever you make from your rental property or from your self-employment, and it's 50,000 or more, then that will be the income that will be considered for you to comply with making tax, or to register for making tax digital for April 2026. So meaning, if you earn 50,000 or more in this current tax year, 2024 to 2025, then that will be the income. Then you must report via making tax digital. Now, let's look at what's changing. So if you're self-employed, you must register for making tax digital, meaning you need to submit quarterly returns. So there'll be no more waiting until the end of the tax year to submit your income and expenses via self-assessment to HMRC. Secondly, you must have an MTD-compatible software. There is so many at the market, on the market right now. So you must use MTD-compatible software to submit your quarterly updates to HMRC. And then finally, you must make a final declaration to confirm your tax bill at the end of the tax year. All this, this is all part of making tax digital. So how can you prepare? If you're self-employed or you are a landlord, these are the things that you must do. A, check in your income for this tax year. If it's 50,000 or more, then you must comply. Definitely, you must register for making tax digital. Secondly, look for MTD-compatible software. There's so many on the market right now. So find software that you're comfortable with, that you can work with, because you will need to use making tax digital compatible software in order to comply with MTD and to make your quarterly returns, submit your quarterly returns to HMRC. Once you have your making tax digital compatible software, please ensure you keep digital records of all your income and your expenses for your business, whether this is rental property or if it's self-employment. And then stay informed. There are regular updates on gov.uk regarding making tax digital for income tax. So stay informed, check for updates regularly, just so that you keep on top of what is changing and what is coming into effect. The earlier you start, the smoother the transition. So please check. So why is MTD a good thing? MTD might sound like a big change and there may be some resistance to change, but if you look at the overall picture, making tax digital is a good thing because one, it will eliminate room for error because everything is on the software, then there is less human error. Secondly, it will make tax planning much easier and much simpler because through your quarterly updates, you'll be able to know what is the estimated tax that you must pay at the end of the year. And by knowing or having this information, it will help with planning, setting money aside for that tax bill when it actually needs to be paid. And then also the other benefit is that, it will minimize stress and last minute panic. How so? Because everything is digitally kept, then there'll be no last minute panic of looking for receipts here and there, scrambling through drawers and cabinets looking for those receipts. And it will also help in making sure that all the expenses and allowances are claimed because all the information is right there on the software. So it will ensure, only paying tax that you need to pay and nothing more. Well, some people might find this new change challenging. If you're not tech savvy, you don't have to be tech savvy to work with MTD or to sign up for MTD. Find an accountant, work with an accountant to help you transition over, into MTD, because if your income is 50,000 or more from self-employment or rental property, then you must comply with MTD requirements. And therefore, if you feel you need help, then find an accountant you can work with to help you transition smoothly. And also, if you're worried about costs, for example, maybe software costs, there are some software that come with, for example, certain banks, they offer free MTD-compatible software. So shop around and find a software that you're comfortable with, that you're familiar with, to help you with making tax digital changes. And then you also find that once you have your digital records, it will make life so much easier. Yes, there might be admin, to set up and everything, but then it will save time and money and stress in the long run. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Making tax digital is coming from April 2026. If your income is 50,000, that is income from self-employment, or if you're a landlord and you earn 50,000 or more, you must comply with MTD requirements. So this change is coming, and now is the time to prepare. Now is the time to start looking around for making tax digital compatible software. Now is the time to find somebody that you can work with if you feel you need help. A good accountant will help make the transition smoother and less stressful. Here at Grace Certified Accountants, we help self-employed individuals and landlords stay compliant and stress-free. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me or contact the office, and I'll be happy to have a chat with you. Feel free to like, share our video, and if you need any more advice or if you need any more information, feel free to reach out on our website where we have lots and lots more tips and tax advice to help you stay tax efficient and run your business more smoothly. Have a great day.